Daredevils, the show that uses only the most professional thrill seekers to jump into life or death situations. Although if you jump into these primal waters, you are as good as dead. Jump on this Shark Week 3. MEG, Primal Waters by Steve Alten. This wild story with blood, action, and drama all intertwined into one book was written and published around 5 years after The Trench. Welcome to Day 5 of my Shark Week 3 Beyond the Species, titled Megalodon Mayhem. Let us begin. The plot. 18 years have passed since The Trench, and Jonas Taylor is an old man now. He has 2 kids, David and Danielle, and his wife Terry. Over the course of 18 years, Jonas Taylor has lost his credibility of being the celebrity he used to be. However, a golden opportunity approaches him, and that is through the show The Daredevils. He is to be an advisor for a nice sum of money. How could he not accept? It's easy cash. So he and his daughter Danielle go along for the voyage. Meanwhile, Terry and a man named Joshua are on a voyage of their own to hunt down and bring Angel back to the Tanaka Institute, since she has reappeared from the depths. David, Mac, and Trish, Max's now ex-girlfriend, however, are trying to recapture Angel too. Secrets are kept, which in turn makes everyone oblivious to the fact as to how many Megalodons have surfaced. It is a big story with 3 different plots going on. Now, is this book just as good, if not better, than the first 2? Or should have it remained in the dark depths of the trench? Let us find out. It could have been so easy to create a mess of a story, with so many plots, and bad dialogue would have killed it. Alten is a superb writer, though, and makes the stories flow smoothly. Never once did I feel things were disjointed. The action is awesome, so many characters are badass. It definitely helps that the characters, most of them, are thrill seekers. One minor complaint I have, though, is that Jonas is really old in this book, and he does things no man his age or even condition could possibly do. You know, unless you were an adrenaline junkie yourself every time something bad happened. Which, to his credit, he does kind of get intertwined with the Daredevils, so it's kind of passable, kind of not. I really enjoyed the characters, though. However, 2 of them I had some issues with. Remember how I said Terry was a badass in The Trench? Well, here she's not. And she seems to be heading into a downward spiral to what we've come to know her as. Kind of weak. Speaking of characters who were stronger in the previous novels, Mac is a drunk who is fighting to stay sober and keep his love life in check. Also, David is always by Mac's side, for Mac is his godfather. He is ultimately very supportive. He's also 14 in this book, yet he acts way too smart and handy with tools and scuba diving experience to be someone in that age bracket. Especially for someone who plays video games at home, like the Megalodon game featuring his dad. That was pretty cool, actually. Marin is back. He was in The Trench, but he wasn't a terribly important bad guy. Here he is the main villain, and is easily blinded by his own wants instead of things that needs to be done. He's not a bad villain, per se, but I enjoyed Benedict and Celeste more. Especially because there was no good motive behind Marin's actions besides jealousy. The gore, it's pretty much what we have come to expect. However, there was a scene with a tiger shark that came across as surprisingly bloody. We also get tons of munching and swallowing. It's enough gore to satisfy for sure. This is a very strong sequel. Maybe not as strong as The Trench, but it is damn entertaining. That makes it a whole new level of fun that can be had while reading this book. While the characters are great, there are some issues I had. The dialogue is spot on, though, and there was a lot of enjoyment to be had with this 3rd installment in this awesome series. I think the thing that saves this book is its diversity between the first 2. Not everything is so big in scope and therefore not as overwhelming. In that it is just a thrill ride, and a damn well-told one at that. Even if some of the things that happen are crazy and even somewhat far-fetched, I still feel comfortable saying, overall I give MEG Primal Waters a 4.5 out of 5. I am Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Movie Reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below and leave comments and subscribe. like